Hello, everybody. Here's another weekly review of Novelties. Over here before me is the ad from the Fun Factory. As you guys heard in the last show from last week, I explained that this became my ad. This was an ad I ran in 93, January of 93. So any comic book you guys look for, this is January of 1993. It went on sale in December of 92. You're going to see my ad for the Fun Factory. And you can tell by the ghost and the black box bank here and the 25 lessons in Hypno. But anyway, today we're reviewing, and I'm using this ad because it's mine. I'm using it, but the American Circle Corp was very famous running this. And it said, one ad said 25 lessons in hypnotism, and the other said free Hypno coin with 25 lessons in hypnotism. Now, in reality, the difference was that with the 25 lessons in hypnotism, they would sell you this book. Now, this book is one of the originals here. And with the 25 hints, which is really hints, you got this. Now, this is my remake of it. It's, you get the, of course, inside the lenticular coin, as you could see right here. It's from Fabulous. And, this coin is like the best thing ever. They're a little bigger than the original on purpose to avoid reproductions. But guys, because... if you look, and you can still go on my website, or it's best if you buy it on my website because I don't have to pay the eBay fees, but it's available on eBay and Etsy as well. Here is the air car plans, and here is Chuck's hypnotic course. And of course, this is the original Fun Factory, how to build the robot plans. And I also have another robot plan made by House of the Unusual, which is phenomenal. It's probably the best makeup or item you could have if you're going to do like a Halloween party, a masquerade party. You'll definitely win prizes with that. I'm going to put this here to the side really quick. I want to go over now the 25 lessons. Now, 25 lessons in hypnotism. Again, I showed you guys the coin, the Hypno coin, became very popular around the late 60s. And the original company that made this Hypno coin used to make like lenticular works. And they were very famous, especially during the JFK, John F. Kennedy, Nixon campaigns and stuff. You could get buttons, and you could still find them on eBay sometimes for like $20-$30, where it would have their face and it would say vote. But when you went like that, it would change. It was lenticular. This is an awesome product. And again, they used to send you that. Now, the 25 lessons in hypnotism came a long way. The original printings were these here. Now, I'm trying to... I have the book here sealed. I never took it out of here, but I do have one or two of these very original ones. Later followed by this. If you guys can see, this has Johnson Smith's company right here. Johnson Smith did it, but also other companies reproduced the same book because this was all copyright free. So obviously they all attached their names to it. So here you have Hypnotism. 25 lessons in hypnotism. And then the more popular one that I think this was the one because of this is why you had the ad. Now, this here, this artwork was actually in the Hypno specs, which were part of the X-ray glasses. As you guys know, Hypno specs were made by Harold Van Rohat. He's also the maker of the Sea Monkeys. And Transscience Corporation was the pioneer. And I used this particular thing, of course, because it was so cool. And I had asked Yolanda many, many years. Yolanda is the owner of Transscience, and she said, go ahead. But I wanted to tell you that this artwork here is from the Dunninger's Hypno specs. I'm going to review them in a future show. And again, I wanted to show you guys the most famous artwork is this one right here, where the guy is hypnotizing the lady. Vic Lawson actually had a man, instead of a lady, had a man. When he was selling the book, he would use the man, and when he sold the coin with the 25 hypnotic hints, he would use the woman. Again, you have to look at those. And everybody, if you don't know, the pioneer of all this mail order novelties was Vic Lawson. Now, guys, I'm going to put this to the side here. I'm going to show you guys, and I had promised you guys that I was going to do reviews each and every week with different products. I came across a box I opened today, but I just want to show you really quick. Here's the Hypnotic 25 lessons. We're going to put it here to the side. I'm going to show you real quick how vast my collection is. Again, okay, here are, of course, as you guys know, the X-ray specs. New packaging, of course, but they're Transscience Corporation. The company in the back that's called American Paper Optics, they're the ones that make it for Transscience. So I came across a whole slew of Johnson Smith catalogs that I want to show you guys. The lighter side was a company that was started later on in Johnson Smith, and Craig Talbeck had a lot to do with this particular company. But Johnson Smith owned 5 different catalogs. Things You Never Knew Existed. Here's another one. Here is an early 90s. If you look at the thing here, what is the 98 Johnson Smith Company? They I had an account with them. I used to buy some products wholesale from them. And again, you see how they had the lighter side here. I'm just showing you guys the amount of Johnson Smith catalogs. And Betty's Attic was another one that they actually, which is, technically what this was is Johnson Smith was the novelty catalog we grew up with. The lighter side was more like, towards female and stuff for the house. And Betty's Attic was more like, I Love Lucy, commemorative collections like that. So going forward, here is another Johnson Smith thing. In here, you will find, again, more Johnson Smith catalogs. And I promised you guys I was going to review catalogs every week, but I did one already for last week, and I want to see the response of people, if they want to see that or not. In here, they're 1970s catalogs. As you could see, I have one, and this one here is another one. This, I think, is like 73. Those are the older catalogs. Here's another one from the 70s, of Things You Never Knew Existed. Well, the word Things You Never Knew Existed was not yet out there. Craig Talbeck didn't coin the term just yet. This is a late 1960s catalog. This is one of the best 1970s catalog that has the biggest value on eBay. And that's because, again, it features the 7-foot ghost. And like I did last week, if you go to almost the last page, it has the original... it's back here somewhere. I think it's the last page. There you go, the 7-foot Frankenstein and skeleton, where I spoke and explained the story, how it took off, and that was a big seller for Honor House. Well, here you got this one, another 70s catalog. This smaller one's a 1960s. This is, again, 70s catalog. Here you have a 1940s Johnson Smith catalog. Here's another 70s catalog. I mean, I found this is among my collection, which consists of several. This again, I showed you guys. This is a 1940 something, and this Johnson Smith catalog it's hardcover. And if you looked at the products that these people had here, are amazing. I mean, it's funny how life changed in the early 40s. And what was allowed and what not allowed. This catalogs are a gold mine of that era. I have, it doesn't finish just there. I'm actually bringing to show you guys just an idea of the amount of collectible Johnson Smith catalogs. Here again is the lighter side. Stack is getting big. Things You Never Knew Existed and Things You Never Knew Existed. So let me just push some here to the side. Okay, guys, I guess I'm going to review another catalog next week if I get the okay from you guys. Right now, I just showed you the Johnson Smith catalog. I want to show you really quick some of the stuff that I could review. I need you guys in the comments. I need you guys to comment. I need help from you guys. A lot of people, I don't understand why they just don't comment. I mean, it's so easy to go hit the comment section, and it will help. Well, anyway, I want to show you some of the other catalog. Oh, here's another Johnson Smith catalog. And again, I have to make more space here. We have here another one from the lighter side. Things You Never Knew Existed, Johnson Smith. I thought they were over. Johnson Smith again. Johnson Smith catalogs. Again, the lighter side. As you could see that they were published side by side. And here's another Johnson Smith Company catalog. As you can see here, I'm doing the Fun Factory now. So this time I'm in charge of the Fun Factory. So we have Things You Never Knew Existed. This is around the first time the movie came out for Batman. The lighter side. Things You Never Knew Existed. The lighter side. Things You Never Knew Existed. The lighter side. And Things You Never Knew Existed. And here is $1 from Cuba. What the heck? Okay, I didn't even know that this was here. We'll put that to the side. I want to show you guys some catalogs that I have. And as you can see, this is a landslide of Johnson Smith catalog. This is nothing. I still have like another 100 Johnson Smith catalogs. But and they're all usually from the 70s. And, you know, I had them from 71 through 1980. So every year now. I have some catalogs here that I like to probably review too. Here's a National Magic Museums Replicas Limited. Of course, here are the laser gun plans, which is another thing you can actually purchase from me. And here's a very old catalog. I don't know what catalog this is, but it's like a magic catalog from the early 40s, I think. Actually, 1970 it says here, so that's not too... But there were other mail order companies in Boy's Life and comic books called Ridip. Here is one of their original catalog. It looks very close to an original Fun Factory catalog, which I believe I've shown before, but I'm going to bring them. So this is American Circles Corp. This is the catalog, very rare to come across, but this is the ones that sold the hypnotic coin. Their catalog covers didn't look that nice, though. I mean, when you compare, you know, I'd rather have this over this, you know. But anyway, that's American Circle. How to perform strongman stunts, something that I believe you guys would love. Get it. This book is phenomenal. Again, sold by us. You can get it on the website. You can get it online. Here is, I think I showed this last week. This is, oh, guess what? Doesn't finish. 25 lessons in hypnotism. I guess I loved the item a lot, didn't I? I bought a lot of items, anything that had to do with that. Here is the judo book from Johnson Smith. That is and I think, again, Easy Magic. Somebody told me to do a review on Easy Magic, which is D. Robbins. Here is an Easy Magic catalog. This catalog will allow for stores to use, attached. The funny side up was a Johnson Smith look-alike catalog from the 80s and 90s. Here is, if I take this out, I guess I have 102 magic tricks. This is, I believe, this is an S.S. Adams, but published by another company. This is actually Chris Adams, the grandson of the S.S. Adams guy when he was little. But you can see this is 125 tricks. This is the original Vic Lawson. This is the catalog I think that everybody copied from. You could see here that he actually hand drew all this catalog. This is phenomenal. Here's another Vic Lawson catalog. Guys, I am getting to another famous catalog, Harriet Carter. Who doesn't remember Harriet Carter from the 80s, right? And I have here, I don't know what this is, but this is probably, it's in a tough case over here. Okay, this catalog is called Unusual Section, Great Mail Order Catalog, Unusual Giveaway. I guess this is not really magic, but this is a catalog price 25 cents, 1897 to 1965. You know, you guys could see my weird collection. One thing I wanted to show you guys really quick. Wait, I have another 2 catalogs here. I just wanted to show you guys. This one, look how beautiful this catalog is. And this is Vic Lawson again. You see how he pioneered all this ads we grew up with. This one here, this is modern. Those are just modern books I bought for myself. I have, okay, I'm done there. When I was searching for stuff, and I want to, because a lot of people say, well, when did my collection start? Well, one of the things I want to show you guys is that when my collection started, okay, I started trying to get original companies, you know, to find products from the 70s. And one good thing about me is that I kept a paper trail. Here, envelope, you can see envelopes here. I sent this to the Fun House. And as you can see, it was out of business then. New Jersey says return to center or whatever, forwarding order expired. They were out of business. But this is the early 90, I think this says 92 there or something. Here is the Monster Fan Club for the 6-foot moon monster. I think this is the same around time, the year. But they're sealed still, but these are original envelopes I sent to those companies. The Gale House, they created the Haunting Record. The Melton Company, and the Young Man Company. The Young Man, I forgot what they made, but all these envelopes I would send out, they're still sealed, looking for any response from those original companies, because I was trying at that time to take them over and learn how to do mail order. early on, and here, guys, are the robot plants. I think I showed this before, but you can also get these on eBay or my website. Early on, see what it says here? It was a one-time House of Unusual, again, before it became House of the Unusual. This is when I owned my magic shop. And back then I would buy from like this company here. This guy is the guy that published a lot of this hypnotic book. His name was Melvin Powers. And what you would do with this is you got a catalog and you were able to put your name and address on it, like over here. And you had your own mail order business. So this is when I first started doing mail order. And you can see here the date goes to 1990 is when I started, doing some of this catalog stuff. So having said that, guys, another beautiful week, and we're going to be reviewing more catalogs. I need to hear in the comments if you want to see them and what products you need to see. I'm going to review next week, I'm going to review the Magic, Easy Magic, because that's what I was asked. One of the guys wants to see that. So having said that, thank you. I want to thank you for taking this trip down memory lane with me today. If you are as passionate about vintage novelties and mail order treasures as I am, please be sure to check out House of the Unusual for more unique finds. You can see more of our archives and exclusive contents at our YouTube channel, House of the Unusual. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another trip into the world of nostalgic magic. Thank you for watching.